The outrage over Prince Harry receiving the Pat Tillman Award for service at the SP is unfounded when examining the facts and context of his qualification. So this was an article in Outkick. It was written by David Hookstead. Hope I'm pronouncing David's name right. And he's so right. He's saying this false outrage, this unnecessary clamoring down on Prince Harry, oh, he didn't deserve it. There's no other person who I would say is more deserving of this award. And if Marcus Rashford was able to get it, and very good things that Marcus has done, why the outrage over Prince Harry? And it is showing that is a orchestrated hatred campaign that's going on with Prince Harry, that the British media is elevating, that the British media is integrally involved in pushing, because it makes no sense. Prince Harry's military service is notable and aligns with the criteria for the award. He served 2 tours in Afghanistan, first as a ground soldier and then as an Apache helicopter co-pilot and gunner. His actions in combat, including engaging with and eliminating enemy fighters, demonstrate significant courage and commitment. His choice to serve in active combat zone, despite his royal status, underscores his dedication. Moreover, Prince Harry's post-military contributions through the Invictus Games further highlight his commitment to veterans. His Invictus Games provide a platform for wounded veterans to engage in sports, aiding their physical and mental recovery. This initiative reflects the spirit of service and support for the military community, which is central to the ethos of the Pat Tillman Award. We have said that over and over, that this false outrage is ridiculous. So according to David said, let me start off by saying that he's not a fan of Prince Harry or Meghan. Yeah, we need to make that clear, right? You don't have to be a fan, but you must be fair in your assessment. I'm an American, that's what David said, and I don't care about what the British royal family does. So he's also saying, I'm not a fan of the Harry and Meghan, but I'm also not a fan of the British royal family either. Notwithstanding that, that does not mean I'm not going to applaud Harry for what he gave up and what he has done for the military community. And David went on to say, however, facts are facts. And the fact of the matter is that the backlash shouldn't be treated seriously. He's saying, listen, guys, don't take these people serious. They're not serious at all. It's just clickbait. They're just trying to build their channel. They're trying to have this outrage so they can have clicks, so that more people can come on board. But he's saying, don't take them seriously. It's a lot of foolishness, nonsense. A lot of the outrage started by Pat McAfee, ripped into the decision from ESPN. It was off to the races from there. Why do the SPs do this ish? That's what McAfee asks. After news broke at the end of June, you can watch the now viral segment below. Since these comments from McAfee, who I truly do like, that's what David is saying, people have been beating up on Harry left and right. It's time to hit the brakes and dissect some facts. Let's educate McAfee. ESPN gives the award to a person with a strong connection in sport who has served others in a way that echoes the legacy of the former NFL player and U.S. Army Ranger Pat Tillman. The former Cardinal famously left the NFL to enlist in the Army that was after 9/11. He was later killed by friendly fire in Afghanistan. And we know the situation with that happened to Pat Tillman, right? They were trying to cover it up, you name it. Anyway, the ESPN, the SP, they came up with this award just to honor his memory, which was excellent. So David said, due to his royal status, Prince Harry easily could have found a military role that did not get him within 1,000 miles of a combat zone, and nobody would have batted an eye. And that's another thing that Jack Wood said. I mean, being a royal Prince Harry could have done anything with his time, but no, that's not what Prince Harry did. He went in, he dug his heel, and he is supporting. When you hear about how the soldiers speak about their interaction with Harry and what Harry has done for them, tears in their eyes, and they're saying, this is a man that brought me back to life. I felt like I had nothing to live for. It shows you the impact of the man. Let's not act because Harry left the royal family that he did not contribute significantly to these people's lives, right? So that is what I'm wanting to say. So he said, that's not what he did. Instead, Prince Harry served 2 tours in Afghanistan and engaged in direct action with terrorist fighters. In his first deployment in a ground role, the member of the royal family engaged the enemy with machine gun fire and conducted patrols. His second deployment was far more impressive. People need to understand this about Harry. He returned in 2012 as a co-pilot and gunner on an Apache attack helicopter. Being in an Apache makes you a bullet magnet for the enemy. Helicopter pilots have an incredible, difficult, and high-stake job where the enemy will fire rockets and guns at you at every possible opportunity. Yet, he laid waste to the enemy in that role. Prince Harry believes that kill count from the Apache was, he explained how many terrorists he was able to kill, and this should be applauded. Because of that, we feel safer today because of our soldier. That is why we celebrate Memorial Day. Lest we forget, they have to go out there and kill the enemy so that we are safe. Over the course of 6 combat operations, the number is likely 100% accurate or close to the real number due to the fact that Apache helicopters carry high-tech cameras that allow the pilot to re-watch their kills, something Harry has admitted in spare, right? So we know this. On the military front alone, Prince Harry allowed incredible courage by going on multiple deployments and actually killing terrorists, something I imagine many of the people complaining haven't even ever, they wouldn't even think of doing in their entire life. There are weak people that can complain about these soldiers and don't realize that it's because of them why we are living this life of luxury or living free, right? While Prince Harry's post-military life has invoked a lot of drama with his family and wife, he's also responsible for helping veterans within the Invictus Games. The Invictus Games is an event dedicated to help wounded veterans recover and heal, both physically and mentally, through different sports. Veterans from across different countries are reminded just how badass they can be. Grifting in the veterans charity sphere is off the charts. It's honestly embarrassing and downright shameful. The Invictus Games are one of the organizations that stands out above the rest. TAPS, the Special Operation Care Fund, and Warriors Heart are 3 more than I'd encourage people to support. In what world does a man who killed terrorists at a level most soldiers can't dream of and then dedicated his time to helping wounded service members not qualify under the standards set forth by the ESPNs to receive the award? He's saying, in what world are we living in that we're turning the world on its head, upside down, that someone like Harry is not qualified? Come on, guys, get a grip. He doesn't just qualify. The British Royal might be the most qualified person to ever win the Pat Tillman Award for his service. These are very profound statements and very true indeed. So, What is really behind the outrage that can justify it? One of the issues is that Pat Tillman's mother isn't a fan of the move. I am shocked as to why they would select such a controversial and divisive individual to receive the award, she said. She told the Daily Mail. Mary is obviously welcome to feel however she'd like. After all, it's named after her son. I'm not going to judge her opinion one way or another. What I will say is death changes some people. That's even truer when the death came as a result of a war or extreme violence. And we know he died it was a friendly war, right? I've seen up close through family and friends. For that reason alone, I empathize greatly with Mary Tillman. But that doesn't mean Prince Harry isn't qualified. It is possible that people are upset because he's not an American, possibly, but that would be inconsistent thinking. Manchester United player Marcus Rashford, which I spoke to you about, who is English, earned the award in 2021 for helping to fight hunger. Rashford never killed a terrorist and isn't American. Why would he be qualified, but Harry wouldn't be? It's not consistent at all. Furthermore, even if Prince Harry had been the only non-American to receive the award, I still wouldn't have a problem with it. The United Kingdom is America's greatest ally, and it's not particularly close. He's saying that's one country American can depend on when they're trying to go to war. Their soldiers give up their life to fight if it's an American cause. So why would we begrudge Harry of this award? It's really nonsensical. We share intelligence through Five Eyes. Our military alliance is second to none, and the UK's Black Ops Unit, 24 SAS, even give exchange program with their own tier, one Black Ops element. When we go to war, the British march with us. There's no country on the planet that has been as willing and eager to fight and shed blood right next to the USA more than the UK. And Prince Harry helped kill the people who would have targeted American service members in Afghanistan. With all due respect, whether Prince Harry is an American or not means nothing to me. He earned the right to walk among Americans the moment he risked his life and spilled the blood of the enemy in a close air support role to help our guys on the ground. Come on, guys. This is very powerful. I don't personally care about Prince Harry at all, but I do care about facts. You can dislike someone all you want, but there are few people walking the planet who have done more to kill bad guys and help veterans than Prince Harry. Let's dial back the outrage and let common sense and logic rule the day. Let me know how you think. So David is saying, listen guys, let's dial back. Let's come back. We need to stop what we're doing, Basically, he's saying, in essence, Prince Harry meets and exceeds the awards criteria through his military service and ongoing support for veterans, making the backlash more about personal biases than factual inadequacies. So this is very good, and for more details, you guys can go and read David HOOKSTEAD article on Outcake. I've read it. The title is Prince Harry / Pat Tillman Award Outrage Isn't Rooted in Facts or Common Sense. Thank you, David. More and more days, more and more ridiculous articles, people are confronting them. People are hitting back. People are hitting back at the noise, at the ridiculousness. Because when it comes to Harry, you have a certain set of people that just negative, negative, negative. And the main thrust or reason behind their negativity is that Harry walked away from them. It is not rooted in facts. It is rooted in their vendetta, their hurt. It's like a jilted ex who is so mad that you have moved on and you're happy. They want you back. They want you to come kicking and screaming. And because Harry has told them to off, they have decided to go in on him, to go in with a vendetta. And everything he does, they want him to fail. They don't want Harry to win. And that's okay. Harry knows this, right? That is life. But at the end of the day, you guys cannot take away Harry's accomplishment. You can't keep a good man down because the Lord is smiling down at him. And you guys are going to face the consequences of your action, because obviously what you're doing is so wrong. What do you want Harry to do? You want him to forget about his accomplishment, the fact that he didn't sat down on his laurels like Prince William and did nothing, has nothing to show for his life at 42, was just waiting to be king? No, that's not what Harry did. Harry went out there and he gave his life. He sacrificed so that we, the people, can be free, can be safe. That is why, as I say, we have Remembrance Day, because the soldiers give so much so that we can live a free and prospective life. So guys, cannot take anything away from Harry. Leave him alone. He is doing great. And guys, thank you so much for listening. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you never miss a beat. Bye.